this is my 90-day journey to go from amateur, like / beginner photographer to pro paid photographer. So a bit of a context, I've been doing photography on and off for the last 5 years. I mean, I've always been taking pictures, but I started taking seriously about 5 years ago. So when I say on and off, like in terms of getting paid about my pictures, but I do take pictures, mostly when I travel. So it's a passion of mine, it's something I've been doing a bit on the side. And my focus was really like to get good. And yeah, it's my passion. I love shooting the street. I love shooting when I travel. And then more and more, I became like interested about it. So nowadays I'm finding myself in a bit of a life-changing situation, which I cannot disclose because I want to protect all parties that are concerned about it. But I might find that I will have more time actually to dedicate myself to photography. So I decided that life is too short and I want to dedicate myself to my passion. And don't get me wrong, I've been taking pictures for at least 5 years now. It's not like I just woke up one morning and decided to become a paid photographer. So all that goes with strategies. So I'm reading a book, the 12-week year by Brian P. Moran. Really, really good book that helps you to achieve your goals and like to make a plan actually in order for you to achieve your goals. Because without a plan, you are less likely to succeed. Because a lot of us have things in our head and we have dreams and everything that we want to achieve something. And then we get distracted by life circumstances like the fear of taking the risk, family circumstances, money, everything that you can think about, because also there's like cost of living crisis at the moment. So you cannot just like wake up one morning and say, oh, I'm going to leave my 9 to 5 to become an artist. That's not the reality of things. So you have to strategize the endeavor that you want to take. And you have to take informed risk. And if I'm posting it, it's maybe, actually when I'm recording it, I don't know actually what is going to happen in the next 3 months. But I do believe that I'm going to succeed somewhat. Not saying that I'm going to become a millionaire with photography, because no, that takes years and years and years. But I think I'm going to reach a point, I know, because I believe in it. And I don't want any self-limiting belief to stop me from that goal. That I know that I can make money as a pro photographer. And if I follow the path and don't give up, I'm going to succeed. And it's all about, I want to document it, is to hold myself accountable and to see what mistake I'm doing to succeed or not succeed. And I want you to come with me into this journey. Because maybe you are watching this video because you also want to leave your 9 to 5 and follow your passion. As an artist, as an entrepreneur, or anything that you want to be in life. Because as I say, life is too short to be restrained and caged into what the society wants us to be. So, first thing that I start to do, I have some notes here because I'm not a robot. Week 1 of my plan, of the 90-day plan from amateur to paid pro photographer, is to do some research. So what is it that I want to shoot? So I already have a kind of a niche. I already have things that I love shooting. If you look at my Instagram, I put it up here, you kind of know my style a bit. And I know what people like about me and what they think I'm good at shooting. So what I love shooting and what brought me also into photography was traveling. So I love shooting travel story, travel street photography, hotels, restaurant, food when I'm abroad. This is more like travel. And this is, for the last 4 years also, I was like, yeah, I want to be like a travel photographer, like be commissioned by magazines and things. But with the kind of money I earn with my 9 to 5, and I live in London, by the way, I live in London, the UK, and I want to live here, like at least for part of the year, most of the year, because don't get me wrong, if you want to make money as an artist, you have to be in a big city. No, I shouldn't say that. If you are in a big city and you want to make money as an artist, as a photographer, all this luxury, fancy type of job, you have to be where people are able to afford it. Another type of photography that I do is portrait. And people have always been enjoying my portrait. I shoot some portraits during the weekend. I shoot portrait of friends. I shoot portrait of entrepreneur, business owner, anyone that want to launch their personal business sometimes calls me and asks for portrait. So I have a good testimonial and referral in that niche. And that's something that I will want to continue to do. So I was like, yeah, portrait is a good thing. I love shooting interiors, like hotels, restaurants, like shooting the vibes and stuff. That's something like I really like to do. I'm going to put some picture of here so you can see, and you can also maybe say, oh, yeah, maybe she's right, she's good. I don't know, you tell me. So interiors, so spaces, we're going to call this section spaces. And the other niche that I also like is event. I love music. If you see 10 of my friends, 5 or 6 of them are going to be musicians or DJs and everything. And we all love music. What I've learned and through taking photography and the result that I've been getting when I love a picture is because I'm in a moment or in a place that I love that correspond to my personality. So for example, one of my pictures, I'm going to put it here, was selected for an exhibition. And this exhibition was like about living the dream, like show me something that represents living the dream. So I submitted this picture and it was selected because, and you know, this picture, it was not even, I was not thinking when I took this picture that I was going to go into an exhibition. I was like, I took the picture, it was 6 a.m., it was a festival, loved the DJ, it was such good vibes. I just snapped this picture and like we have this picture that comes and it's really impactful picture. So that's why I like to shoot event. I'm really good at I shoot event the way I shoot street photography. I'm really good at capturing people, mood, and how they feel and things like that. So yeah, that's the third niche. But my style, what I also love is editorial. But to be an editorial photographer is like fashion doesn't pay well and stuff like that. But this is the kind of photography that inspired me. So my umbrella is editorial style photography and portrait. I want to support all the creative. So personal branding is very in at the moment because, you know, with AI and everything, like people want authenticity. And a lot of brands now are looking to be more authentic, to show who they are and what who they can attract. So I think I've done some research and I know that personal branding for founder and creatives is really the niche that I want to go to. So lifestyle kind of photography. And if you want to make quick bucks, you can also use this lifestyle photography for corporate. Another thing that I want to say, maybe I'm dropping the gun here. When you think about a business, don't think that you want to serve an individual as such. Aim a bit higher. You have to see how you can serve all the businesses. The other business will be respecting what you're doing. And I found in the UK, there's not much respect for photographer from the general public, I would say, unless they want their picture taken, unless you're a wedding photographer or a birthday party photographer, like, of course people need you. But as a general term, if people are not founder, creators, or within the photography, they are just not interested and they don't value your offering, while another business will be valuing your offering. So this is why I'm going to that niche, which will be personal branding, shooting for brand, product, and event. Event is just for me because I love it. It brings like extra cash, but this won't be the core of my niche. And I do video as well. There's another thing that you have to note. For event, I do videos, and video is very lucrative. So quick buck on the side if you need, learn video. Very, very important. I've been to this luxury travel fair the other day, and I was trying to sell my pictures because, yeah, as a hobby, like I was like, oh, I love traveling. If I can take picture when I travel and get like a free stay, I might as well go to this travel show and like start talking to people and stuff. But when I got there, I actually found out that what people want is video. They're like, oh, can you do videos as well? Oh, love your picture, but can you do video as well? I was like, snap. Go on YouTube, guys, start shooting videos, because this is what travel, tourism, and tourism board are looking for. Videographer. Photographer, know someone, you might get by, but I wouldn't choose that as a main niche. So during the first week, this is what I did. Researching my niche. And how I did that was by looking at my portfolio. I have a website, and I went through my website, organize it, fix it, like trying to make it make sense, make more sense, and very, very clear about what I'm looking for with my niche, call to action, who I am, pricing. There's a lot of photographers that I advise not to put a price in, but when you're starting up, just put like a price guide. So I have a price guide for portrait. I have three packages for portrait that I'm offering. Personal branding, I don't have a pricing because I rather have a consultation with the brand and kind of know what their budget is and what I can offer. But I was like, oh, this is my price guide. And then we can meet each other somewhere there, depending on the deliverable. And events, yeah, I have a pricing for events. So that's it in terms of pricing. I'm just pricing portrait and event, and the rest is up to discussion. Another thing that is important that I did on my first week is like establish a gym routine, because health is wealth. Your mind needs to be sharp for you to execute this plan. Of course, you have one main income, that is photography, but there's period where you have dips. It's not always constant earning. I was also thinking of like passive income, make money when I'm sleeping. So during the first week, I decided to come back on YouTube. So you have seen in the past few months that I'm posting weekly. Well, trying to anyway. I was supposed to. This is the first week I'm supposed to be back on YouTube, but I will be back on YouTube. So there's no excuse. And then after that, I'm planning on posting weekly, because I also needed to go out and continue practicing my photography. And it was an outlet for me. Like go out, walk in the street, and do some meet other street photographers, meet other people through photography. So go out and shoot and documenting it on YouTube is what I love. So YouTube, I think will be a passive income. Well, if I get enough watch hours and stuff. So subscriber and watch hours, that will help me. Another passive income is to build some digital products. So preset, a lot of people like my editorial preset. So that's up for grab on my website. So the ultimate goal of my photography business is really to create an agency, because in the UK, creators from a diverse background are really misrepresented. So I want to create an agency where photography is accessible to everyone. But that's like really a long-term view. I don't see myself doing that for the next maybe 3 to 5 years. So yeah, this is what I did the first week, like brainstorming, research, fixing my website. As usual, thanks for watching and live inspired. See you. Bye.